Alrighty. Hello everyone and welcome back. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. As promised, we are back for another Poipole hunt here. We are back for day 2. We'll do another 1700 encounters. But yeah, I'm back. We are back for more. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are well. As for what happened, well, we ran out of, so confluence of things happened. One, we finished our last proper Let's Play series, so we just kind of went with, I kind of went I don't know, we're just gonna shiny hunt, I guess. I don't really have a set schedule. And then I had I think I over-exaggerated to be, well, I guess exaggerated, not over, but just exaggerated a little bit. It wasn't quite a migraine, but close enough, right? But I had one, probably Sunday night, Monday night, something like that. And it completely destroyed my sleep schedule. It was one of those things where it's just well, I've slept for an hour and now I'm just up at the wrong time of day. Great. But I'm working my way back around in the right spot. So we're good. I'm a little caffeinated in order to actually get through this tonight. So forgive me if I talk really fast and start saying strange things. But yeah, we are back. So that's sort of what happened. As for, I could have streamed earlier in the day, but I've also been somewhat busy, A, and B, I don't know. It feels weird to stream earlier in the day. I don't know. I was going to today, but I got bored, lost track of time, needed to do other things. Anyway, here we are. We are back for Poipole. We are back. Oh man, I am ready. I am ready to do this. See, I've been there. Glad it seems you feel better. Yeah, it's doing pretty all right. One thing I am noticing is, so I have done a thing. I have swapped over our overlay thing. I have swapped over from Streamlabs over to Stream Elements. I'm still using both Streamlabs and Stream Elements. I'm probably gonna slowly port things over over time. But for now, our chat, we are using Stream Elements, and hopefully it works and it doesn't do the weird, reloading the whole thing again. But what I'm noticing already is that it's slightly off. It's not quite where it needs to be. It needs to be shifted over a few spaces. And I'm not I'm gonna mess around with that a little bit later. But yeah, so hopefully it's good. It's a little large. I might, because I can just change that right now. I might go with 20. We'll go ahead and just do a little test and see how that looks. Yeah, I think that looks pretty okay. I think maybe we'll do 22. I think we'll do 22. Yeah, that is the sweet spot right there, I think. Dinner's on its way, so my night is better. Hell yeah. Awesome. One thing I gotta say, Stream Elements gives you a little bit more to work with in terms of the little overlay here, because it's really simple. It's I don't even have to copy and paste a new link. It's just I have the link copied, paste it in there, and then I can make changes in the overlay through the web browser, hit save, and then it just does it. Let's see, can I move it I don't know. I'm gonna leave it as is. I think it's fine right now. I might move it a little bit. I might increase the size somewhat, maybe move it slightly over and then up, and then I don't know. I'll figure it out. We can kind of work with this a little bit later once we get started, but I figure it's time to press the button to get to actually load this all up here. We've got our 4 layouts, or well, not layout, but our 4X layout here with our 4 game screens, basically the 4 instances of the emulator running once again. So hopefully we can, nail this quickly. I need to make sure the counter's actually working. There we go. Okay. Set it back. Actually, I don't even know why I did that. we can just go ahead and hit the button now. I'd be happy to take the Poipole. It would also be good if I had a, let's see, open preview projector over here. There we are. No Poipole. Okay. Wi-Fi extender needs restarting. Internet went down and computer blue screened at the same time. That's been the blue screens happening. I'm not liking that. You're having too many of those, Shady. All right. This makes twice, yeah. That's really weird. It's really, really weird. I would be happy to. That was also out of sync. I also forgot to hit the button. All right. There we are. One thing that's actually really interesting about Stream Elements is that it actually does have like a multi-streaming like thing set up for it inherently. That's pretty goddamn cool to me. Also, one thing I'm definitely gonna do. I'm turning off that message delay, 100%. I don't remember hitting the button there, did I? Yes, I did. Okay, we're good. Why so many screens today? Because I am, because this Pokemon, this Poipole, is one of the few gift Pokemon in this game. And it is also one of the ones you can shiny hunt as a gift Pokemon. It's also not affected by the shiny charm whatsoever. Not that we have it, but this is just a way to do it so that we don't have to, because it's full odds, basically. This is just a way to do it so that I don't have to spend 3,000 years doing this. So it's 4 separate instances of the emulator running. And yeah. So it's just 4 separate ones, all controlled with the same controller here, and it just works. And my nose is not having it. So yeah, I'm actually able to get through. We got through like 1,700 encounters in 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. I do just need to be mindful, because I think at the end, like at the very, very end, I actually went back, because I think the count is going to be slightly inflated. The count is going to be slightly inflated in that at the very end of the stream, like the last 5 minutes of it, one of my instances crashed. So we only had like, I think it was only 3 screens. So that's not ideal, but it is what it is. There we go. But yeah, this is, as for why so many screens, it's basically because this is a full odds hunt and I don't want to be here for 3,000 years because we got another full odds hunt to do another, you know, as well. But yeah. I could theoretically I think 2 screens would be way more stable and I think more realistic. In terms of like, yeah, one of them, you know, if one of them crashes, then it's like, A, first of all, I'm gonna know immediately, and B, it's not gonna crash, probably. It's just probably not going to. There we go. But, you know, 4 of them is just, again, it's just so that this doesn't take 6,000 years. I know I'm inflating the number again, of the time frame, but yeah. This is how we got to, this is how we did type null last time as well. Not last time. Well, might have been last time. Also, tomorrow, I am thinking, because there's an event going on for Scarlet and Violet right now. There's a whole lot of events going on for Scarlet and Violet right now. There's going to be a bunch of Terra Raid battle events with shiny legendary Pokemon, except that you can't actually catch them, so it's just a community raid thing, essentially, once you knock out 1 million of them in total for this one Pokemon in like a week or 2. Once you knock them out, then you're able to collect it as a mystery gift, which kind of sucks ass, because that means it's only available in 1 ball, and it's not my OT. You're a shiny... How dare you, Kefki? How dare you? Also, hello. How you doing, Kefki? A Shinri. How many lease sign rent is actually going down? I think that's the first time I've ever heard someone's lease going, like, a new lease and the rent goes down. That's crazy. Congratulations. Shinri. Yep, not able to type. Hey, fair enough. I can't type either. I'm not a typist. What I might do... Nah, this is fine. Again, I really wish I could, I really wish there were audio sliders in the DS titles. That would have just been so nice. Would have been so nice. Like, being able to adjust the music off and then have the sound effects still on, that would have been pretty good, especially for something like this, but, you know, we can at least have that for the Switch. Do. I don't remember hitting the button there, but like, I know I just hit the button, but I don't remember if I already... It doesn't matter at this point. This number is arbitrary. This is fine, Zal being surrounded by fire Pokemon. Well, in this case, it's a poison type. But yes. God, no, okay, real talk though, it's fucking hot in here. I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably not actually that hot. It's just my room gets really toasty because of my computer and the fact that it's upstairs. It's been fucking hot in here, and I'm not happy with it. I am not thrilled. I've got a fan on me now, but it's not helping. All right. Let's see. Yep. And back over here. You know what I'm gonna do real fast? I'm gonna keep making adjustments here. Let's see. Can I move this over? And then I need to also... Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. I also need line height? No. Letter spacing, word spacing. I need, like... I'd like to kind of get the, like, the... There's a spacing in between each line of text here on the chat, and I need to see if I can kinda adjust that. What happens if I do that? Sorry, I swapped over to Stream Elements now for my chat, so I'm learning. I'm learning how this works. Yeah, that doesn't solve any problem whatsoever. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that one out later. Position, style, top, left, rotation, height, settings. No. Whoa. That's kind of cool looking. See, my air conditioner cools my room specifically, so it's about 55 degrees in here. Even added weather stripping to my bedroom door. Ooh. That's wild. Alright. Do. Also, Shady, you lied to me. Said I was gonna get it in the first 25 encounters. I did not. Instead, I'm gonna get it after the American number. 1776. Nope, no dice. Okay. The shadow makes no difference. I'm actually just gonna turn that off. Word spacing, letter spacing. Also lucky to be on the east side of the building. Yeah, well, yeah, that helps. God, I love this Funk Fiction album. Like, it's so good. It hits like all the right, like, chill vibe. I don't know what to really make out of it, you know. I don't know what to call it. It's just, it's perfect. It's funky and very old Sega. It's bloopy and funky, and I like it. Kind of like how in sync they are with the one on the bottom. They're really not, but I'm trying my best. Go ahead and hit that button there. This is the reason why I'm doing 4 screens, by the way. It's like we are, like, okay, the odds are 1 in 4,092 or 196. I think it's 196. Now, 4,196, is that what it is? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, the reason, like, this is the reason why I'm doing it, because while those are the odds, I have seen regularly this hunt go into like the 10K mark, you know? Like I'm not ready to do that. At least if I'm going there on my on my own terms. In a reasonable time frame. Well, that would be ridiculous. I actually feel like I've been very productive today, which is a rare thing for me. I've been mildly productive in that we're sorting out chat, and we're also I also fixed a thing that was plaguing me with OBS, where basically every time I would reopen OBS, it would decide, hey, what if all of the docks were a different size? Wouldn't that be fun? So you have to resize them every single time. Isn't that great? Don't you like that? Don't you have fun with that? I'd be like, thanks, that's my favorite. I figured out the workaround. I figured out the loophole. Right? Basically, so far, it seems what I have to do is minimize it, or not minimize it, but, you know, like turn it into a draggable window. I don't know the actual term for this, but as large as it can get without it being like totally full screen. Not F11 full screen, but, you know, full screen, like, you know, maximized, right? Then adjust the sizes of your docks from there. Close it, open it back up, maximize it, readjust everything to your liking, or just do it like that, you know, whatever, and then close it again, and it just stays. It's just fine. It just works. It even survived a restart. It's beautiful. Because now my control panel's this big. Both control panels are this big instead of this big. It's delightful. I'm a very happy camper. Because it's been plaguing me, where my control panel, the buttons to, like, you know, start stream and all that, and then there's the YouTube control panel, so I can see how many people are here and, like, whatever, you know, stats, right? Those two would resize themselves and basically make the scenes and the audio mixer this fucking big. Which is a problem when your audio mixer is vertical. When it's vertical and you have like 5 or 6 of them, it's kind of an annoyance. So actually having everything be at the same size and have it like that, like where it's supposed to be, fantastic. I'm really happy. It's just such a nice piece. Like, it's something I don't have to deal with anymore. It's been an inconvenience for a year, maybe longer. I don't know. I'm just glad it's for now no longer a problem. Alrighty. What just happened here? Oh. Okay. Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. I knew they had that, but I forgot. That's what I was gonna say, but then it kind of turned into forgort or forgart. I don't know. But I forgot they had it. I knew they had it. I've been to Chick-fil-A, not recently, but they've had it. But I forgot, and I feel like I had a small revelation as a result of remembering that. Why is this? Okay. I wish the Chick-fil-A was actually, like, the Chick-fil-A near me was actually, well, near me, instead of in the next town over, like an hour, like 45 minutes away, basically. 20 to 45, depending on which road you take. I wish it was a lot closer. Because it would become a problem, a more of a problem in my life, and I'd kind of be okay with that. Because Chick-fil-A it's fucking Chick-fil-A. Like, it's literally like the best fast food chain in the country. Could walk to mine in about 45 minutes. See, that's walking though, you know? Especially like walking there in 45 minutes, like that's good. That's great, actually. Because then you're burning calories to and fro, you know? That's good. Driving, it's not even that it's like that far away, it's just the back roads are really annoying, so it's like a 45-minute drive for us. It's a pain. It's a pain. And it's not even like in the entrance of the town. No, it's like in the middle of it. So you have to go through, and it's a big town, so you have to go through it just to get to the Chick-fil-A. And it's worth it every single time we manage to get to it. But if I were closer, first of all, I'd have to be living in that city, which is, you know, a major, like, really not a safe place to be living in, to be honest with you. But if I were closer to the Chick-fil-A, it would be a huge problem in my life. Again, I welcome it. Could walk to mine in 15. I'm very lucky to be that far from all the good shit. It's also why I'm fat. I would love to take the Poipole with me. Come on. Nope, okay. My area of town has 20 decent restaurants, most are smaller chains. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, McDonald's is trash, you know, because McDonald's has a place, right? It's pretty obvious to me that Chick-fil-A is just the greatest thing ever. In terms of, like, chain restaurants, it's just the best. It's like no contest. Like everything's decent around here. Like Carl's Jr. especially. Like, that's pretty damn amazing. But it's just really, really expensive. I love Carl's Jr. Jack in the Box is all right. You know, they have the best chicken nuggies. They're like McDonald's, but seasoned. Fantastic. Denver gave the world 2 major fast food chains. I believe it. Like, In-N-Out is also a thing. In-N-Out's aight. It's a traffic hazard to be anywhere near one. But it's alright. It's okay. You know? It's not crazy. I'm not gonna go out of my way to get a, you know, In-N-Out because of the traffic involved. The lines are insane. The drive-thru is not an option because it's literally a fucking line. Like, out from the parking lot half the time. It's crazy. But it's alright. It's good. Smashburger and Chipotle. Huh. Smashburger. Alright. Don't really have, you know, didn't really... I wouldn't say that it's unexpected, but it's not expected, you know? Just kind of like, expected. But Chipotle, that seemed like a California thing. At this point, at least, you know? It's just kind of like... It's just like, yep, that's... Something avocado, something California. Like, that just feels right. But, I don't know what I was gonna say anymore. No idea. Colorado is where Californians go to pay less taxes, and Wyoming. And Utah. I have family in Wyoming. They moved there because it was, you know, real rural, you know, real quiet, very, very safe. They're old timers. Well, yeah. And basically, yeah, like Wyoming, especially in the place that they moved to, it's basically the spot where all the people from Colorado, Utah, whatever, the what do you call them? Snowbirds? I don't know if that's an offensive term or not, but it's the people who are like, yeah, we love being here in the summer, but we hate being here in the winter, so we're going to go to, you know, live down south for the winter where it doesn't snow, which is kind of fair because it's Wyoming, but a shitload of people from California moved there. It's kind of crazy. It remains similar enough politically that it looks familiar. Yeah. Yep. Wyoming winters are out to kill you? Yes, they are. I've never experienced one, but other people in my family have. Obviously, the people who live there, and people who go visit. But I've never been there in the winter, and that's something I kind of wish I had done a little bit earlier. Honestly. But at the same time, fuck that. Like, I want snow, but I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Did I hit the button? How far back is that? I did not hit the button. There we go. Sorry about that. Lived there for the winter of '06 to '07. That seems like a particular thing, the way you're phrasing that. Like, it seems like a particular kind of winter. In, like, almost like a named event sort of situation. Or it's just literally like, yeah, no, I was there for '06 and '07 during the winter. Either way. But do go on. Sorry. Like... Whoops. 1900 encounters. Nope. Minus 55 one day in January. That tracks, but that's still insane. I don't think I've ever heard of minus 55 anywhere in the continental US. Isn't that like Antarctica level? Like, obviously Antarctica's got to be worse at some point, you know? Let's find out, actually. Lowest. Antarctica. Minus 128 degrees Fahrenheit. Never mind, I was wrong. Way off. Way off. God damn. The lowest low in the continental US was in Wyoming. Yo. Does that not... Okay, does the continental US, does that not include Alaska? Because that's crazy. It doesn't. Okay. I feel like that's still part of the continent. I don't know. I guess that makes sense. Crossing AA. That is actually a really long track. How long is this track? 4.5 minutes. Okay. Not that I'm mad. Alaska once hit negative 85 real time. Well, that... See, that's expected. I expect that out of Alaska. Enjoying that guitar work? Yeah. That's my favorite thing about... So, JRPGs are like this in general, but Falcom's music in their JRPGs, either Ys or Trails, the Trails of series, like I guess it's just the Trails series. So like Trails in the Sky, Trails of Cold Sea. Anyway, their music is just, they have like really good orchestral pieces, but they also just are phenomenal at guitar work. Ys 9 in particular has a ton of amazing guitar work. 10 is great, 8 is amazing, but 9 is really, really great with guitar work. I also don't remember hitting the button there. I did. Okay. I think that's kind of one of my favorite things about JRPGs, the way that the composers that work on those games manage to either weave in guitar work, right? They weave in guitars, like as like a fucking, just shredding it on a whole fucking track, and it just works. It doesn't feel out of place in the game at all. And then what's even more impressive to me is when they integrate it into a full orchestra. It's disgustingly good. Probably one of the greatest pieces of music I've ever heard in my life is Carrying the Weight of Life from Xenoblade 3's soundtrack. It's a track that plays like twice. But it just melts everything there together. Like it has the leitmotif of the games, like the Shinoboe flute that you hear throughout the game. It's sort of like the off-seer theme kind of going on there, and it just blends it in with the guitar work, and it's so good. It's probably one of the best pieces of music I've ever heard composed in my life, honestly. And maybe it's not a high bar, but it's up there for me. Have you heard the Epica cover of the theme song for Attack on Titan? The original theme song? But probably not. I haven't listened to Epica in probably 10 years. I was listening to Epica like 10 years ago when I was really into power metal. And then I realized how much of power metal is just the exact same thing because half of them are Swedes. So they all sound exactly the same. Well, at least half of them do. And I know that's an overgeneralization, and that's sort of meant to be antagonistic, but it's still true. Let's be 100% real with ourselves. Like they are like at least half of them are Swedes. There's a few Englishmen, most are Swedes. There's a good amount of German ones. A lot of the really big ones are German, but the rest are Swedes, with a sprinkling of Finns. Every once in a while, there's the Spanish, and then the French. But it's the Swedes. The Swedes have power metal and IKEA. Dragon Force is the odd one out. Dude, fuck, yeah, for real. It's Dragon Force and that one, Iron Maiden album. From like the late 90s, early 2000s. The one with the blue album cover. You know, Ghost of the no. It had the Wicker Man on it. Ghost of the Navigator, I think, was on that one as well. Was it Brave New World? That was a pretty power metal-y album. Probably not officially, but close. It's one of those ones where it's just kind of like, yeah, we're blending it all together now. It's just all, there are no such things as metal genres because they get infinitely subdivided, you know, into their own category for each band, basically. So there is no metal genre at this point. What was that? Was it Brave New World? I think it was Brave New World. I have to look this up. Hold on. Yes, Brave New World, 2000. That was sort of my introduction. It was sort of partly my introduction to power metal. I'm not even gonna lie. It was Brave New World and the second Demons and Wizards album. It was in a car ride because I was going to visit my brother but he picked me up, so I was riding in his car to go hang out at his house. And he just kind of had Demons and Wizards and Iron Maiden album playing. And that was basically, it was like, I love this. Where can I listen to more of this? And then it turned into a whole fucking thing of mostly Pandora. Pandora is kind of what actually, like, I remember back in like 2015 when Pandora was, it was really good for finding, like, initially starting a new station, finding a bunch of new music. But then once you find like 10, 12 albums or 10, 12 different, you know, artists, then it would keep recycling the same ones over and over and over again. So you wouldn't find anything new, but it would have a really good dearth of new stuff. And then suddenly not. Back in my day, double checking. I did not hit the button there. Okay. I know I've just been yammering on about this, but God, speaking of fucking Demons and Wizards, I miss Demons and Wizards already. Like, we got the first album in like 15, 20 years. And then and then John Schaefer did some John Schaefer shit, and then Hansi like fucking threw him under the bus. And then it's just like, well, we're probably never gonna see that one again. I don't know. Like, maybe they're gonna mend that friendship, but like, whew, that one's strained. It doesn't help that album like was kind of mid anyway. Like, it was something about like just the mixing. It wasn't amazing. That was true for me. It was frustratingly always wanted to force feed me Rage Against the Machine, which isn't so bad as long as it doesn't, you know, it's not all the time. A little Rage Against the Machine I don't hate as much as I, you know, despise communists. Especially the ones like those guys that are like champagne socialists that are complete fucking sellouts that sell like $100 tickets for profit. It's like, at least be all true to your own convictions, but that's neither here nor there. But I don't mind a little Rage Against the Machine. I really don't. But yeah, I can imagine like having it constantly force feed it to you all the time. That would get on my nerves. And that's why I stopped using Pandora. I don't let that shit play on my speakers. No, that's for headphones. That is definitely for headphones. You know. Crimson Bow and Arrow was fucking awesome. Epica cover was golden. All right. I'll check it out. I will check it out. Whoops. I gotta spam through this. There we go. Okay. Whew. That would have been dicey. Nope. 1976. I don't know what happened in 1976. I just assume it was a bad year. Excuse me. Yeah, no, like... I wish that I have to go listen to that Demons and Wizards album again. I have to go listen to... What was it called? Was it just called 3? Is that what it was? Just 3? Because it was like some of it was actually kind of decent, and then the other ones just kind of felt like they phoned it in. Which was, you know, and part of it is the hype. It's the hype of the first new album in like 10, 15 years. I think they dropped it at like the beginning of 2020/2019. Something like that. it's the hype. That was part of what ruined it. But at the same time, it's just like, you know, if I give it a little bit of time to digest, I'd be curious to hear how it sounds. Also with better headphones. Because I know that not Demons and Wizards, but Blind Guardian's most recent album, or maybe it was I don't know if it was their most recent album, but the one they did, American Gods, fucking terrible. It was so bad. The mixing on it was just off. It was just uninspired, and the mixing was just wrong and off. It was bad. Bad. And even worse before that was their orchestra. The Blind Guardian, the Twilight Orchestra, whatever the fuck. It did not sell me. And I was a die-hard fan of theirs. Like, they were my favorite band. Now it's King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Because King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard has done no wrong. They have not steered me wrong once. And I know that, like, there have been albums that they've released where I'm like, it's not for me. But I'll listen to it and be like, you know, at least it's good. You know, it's a good, you know, it's a good mix. It's just the genre isn't for me, or I'm not a fan of the live album. You know, whatever, right? Like, KGLW is just a fucking win, dog. Like, you want like 20 albums, 26 albums, I think now, something like that, and like almost all of them are a different genre? Have fun. That's the band for you. Like, you want thrash, you want funk, you want hip hop. Well, there's only a few hip hop tracks on like one album, but you want like kind of like a bluegrassy like swing? Fishing for Fishies. Thrash? You've got Petrodragonic Apocalypse and Infest the Rat's Nest. You want like proper psych rock like they've kind of always done? Like, you know, Nonagon Infinity. That's your place to start. Also, I forgot to hit the button there. I'm a big King Gizzard fan. Big fan. Only have a couple Blind Guardian songs on my big playlist. Hey, I was a big fan for a while. Listened to like every album. Big fan. And then Twilight Orchestra came out, and I was like, I hate the mixing on this. And so I skipped it, but it wasn't a proper Blind Guardian track. It's just, you know, it took 5 years to release, and I was like a little miffed about that, because all their albums take at least 5 years to come out, right? Then I wait another like 4 or 5 years for American Gods to come out, and I'm like, this shit sucks. Oh look, a Mastodon album. And that one was good. Depressing, because, you know, their manager, I think it was their manager. It was either their manager or producer died of cancer, so it was basically a processing grief album. It's so good. Hushed and Grim, fantastic Mastodon album. But it was like right around the same time, like either within a year or two of American Gods, and I'm just like, no, I'm going back. This sucks. American Gods sucks. Yeah, as far as like Blind Guardian tracks, like, I mean, like, they do exceptionally well with the really, really long tracks. Like, I mean, they do really, really well with the long tracks. And then there was Silence on the album from like 2004 or God, what was that album? Can't remember what that one was, but it's like a 14-minute track. It's really, really good. Also, I think I accidentally did the count, you know. But then there was Silence, and then most of Beyond the Red Mirror was awesome. If you want some more like kind of stock power metal, shit, what was the What was the song from Voice in the Dark? That's what it was. From ooh. Okay, I remember where A Night at the Opera. That was the one with the, and then there was Silence, but I can't remember the. A Twist in the Myth was the 2006 album. So A Night at the Opera was 2002. It used to be 4 years and then it turned into 5. So it was. What was the one from 2011? Can't remember, but that's the one with the Voice in the Dark. That's a great one. The cover album. Yeah. Found them from a couple. Whoops. Found them from a couple covers. I can't remember what song. The cover album was awesome. It was so good. They did the Beach Boys. They did shit. I think they did Enter Sandman. All right, I have to look this up now. I'll have to come back to this. Okay. Blind Guardian album. I actually, you know, speaking of Blind Guardians, like I think some of their better, I think one of their best albums, honestly, it was At the Edge of Time. That was the 2011 album. One of the best albums is their live album, Beyond the Spheres from 2017. It's just, I don't like live albums. I really don't. But that one in particular, that one was fantastic. Oh, dude. Nightfall on Middle Earth. That one was another good one too, where it was all Tolkien stuff. The Forgotten Tales. The Forgotten Tales. The Forgotten Tales is the cover album. That's what it was. Mr. Sandman. Surfing USA. Bright Eyes, which I think was one of their tracks. The Wizard. Spread Your Wings. Barbara Ann. To France. Hallelujah, that was a good one. And Don't Talk to Strangers. Ooh. And Beyond the Realms of Death. Those were good too. But yeah, The Forgotten Tales. That's their cover album. They're worth a listen. Like, all of their old stuff is just fantastic. And this is the first time in, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years I've even been like, oh yeah, dude, Blind Guardian. Love Blind Guardian. It's been a minute. Okay. Oh no, that was last year. 2024. I almost did that where I'm like, oh, it's this year. Nope, it's not. No, it's not, you goober. Matt Heffy's cover of Hallelujah is amazing. I've not heard that. I feel like I should be taking notes. Here, you know what? I will. Different piece of different sticky note. This is, I don't know what this sticky note means. This is like a list of weapons from Warframe. You know what? I think those are weapons that work well with the spider frame. I wanted to do a video on that, but I didn't. I love that frame, by the way. So it was Matt Heffy. I'm assuming that's how you say it. Okay, there we go. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. Are we there yet? No. Oh, you're gonna make me listen to Blink 182? How about now? I'm not saying that as if Blink 182 is a bad thing. I just never have knowingly listened to them. So I'm just kind of like, I choose to live in my ignorance. But it goes on the list. Damn it. There we go. This list just looks like Blink 182, damn it! So goofy. This cover's kind of an acoustic Johnny Cash-like sound. Alright, I'm in. I was also never the biggest, I say not the biggest fan of Johnny Cash, but I don't mean it like I hate Johnny Cash. I mean, I never listened to Johnny Cash very much. I've listened to literally only Hurt. Great track, great song. And I know the whole backstory with that song and like why, you know, Johnny Cash covering, I know. But yeah, this is it, Shady. It's gonna be number 240, 2040. Also, did I actually hit the button, or is it just delayed? It did hit the button. It's gonna be 2036 then. Okay. It's gonna be here. I'm gonna press the button. It's gonna be right there. I lied. You fool, you believed me. What a goober. Listen to music, roar. Well, okay. Whatever you say, boss. God damn it. I'm gonna end up listening to Blind Guardian at like tomorrow, because pretty much after stream is when I'm going. Like I'm going to bed after stream here, I think. But I think tomorrow's gonna be a Blind Guardian day, because it's been so long. It's been years since I've listened to that. Tell you what, it's another fucking problem. I'm also in the middle of a twerp phase as well. TWRP, or Tupperware Remix Party, as they used to be known, but I think they had a legal issue with that, so now they're no longer allowed to call themselves Tupperware Remix Party. But the thing that drives me crazy about those guys is that they'll make an announcement through a community post about a new album and a new track, but they won't make an actual video post, and they won't say anything anywhere else, and it'll just show up. So 2 weeks later is when I find out that there's a new fucking single from TWRP. And also my hair is doing something funky. But that's when I find out. And it's a fucking bop. It's good. As always, they're always great. But, so, for those who don't know who TWRP is, they're basically like they're like an electronic funk band type thing. It's like Zapp and Roger and Daft Punk had a secret love child from the future. That is how I've always described it. It's funky, it's got good guitar, it's you know, got the nice, you know, it's got a fucking talk box. It's good stuff. Good stuff. And they just fucking, like 2 weeks ago, they were just like, hey, guess, like, it was like over 2 weeks ago where they're like, hey, guess what? New single and new album, but new single tomorrow. You know, have fun, be there, be square. And I'm like, cool. That would have been nice to see 2 weeks ago. It wasn't until on a whim I checked Spotify to see if, like, you know what, I'm kind of feeling some TWRP. It's been a minute. I was kind of getting the itch. And that's when I saw the new single. It wasn't until then that I realized it was there. It's good shit. Big Day Off. That's what the, that's what it was. It's literally just a song about, like, it's my day off. I'm gonna do whatever I fucking want. You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna lay around the house in my pajamas or nothing at all. It's good. I love those guys. Used to listen to a fuck ton of I Rustled a Bear once, but I'm hesitant to listen to Spirit Box. I don't know what either of these are. Making me want to listen to music, not cool, man. Well, it's right here. Wait. There. Down there. That direction. That's what's playing right now. You're listening to music right now. And me. Do I need to turn it up? I do know that, like, once I did raise my my volume up by basically by 1 decibel, like from my mic from where it was like a few weeks ago. I did, like, a couple weeks ago I raised it up. So now I'm kind of like adjusting everything, trying to compensate. So I don't know if the music is too quiet or not, because I did find when I was listening to it, when I was editing up the Type Null live reaction, when I was editing that together, I was like, this music is way too fucking quiet. So I increased it by a few decibels. And it was actually, like, I could actually hear what I was saying, as well as the music. Is essentially, okay. IWABO is essentially Spirit Box before the lead singer kind of had a band baby and left for a while. No, I still don't know what either of those are. But word. I'm uncultured swine, I'm sorry. I mean, epic shit like armies clashing, lightning striking, titans bumping uglies. Ew. I think you're on the wrong website for that one, Shady. Same band, basically. Okay, word. Oh, dude. Okay, are you ready for, like, the hot take that'll get me in all the trouble? Using the word hate is strong, right? It's a bit strong, it's a bit aggressive. But I really dislike Sabaton. I am sick to death of Sabaton. Not even necessarily because, like, I find the music, I find the story interesting, but I find the music boring. And the people who love Sabaton love it way too much. And they're part of the problem. This is the unsubscribe fucking, this is the I'm gonna unsubscribe moment, basically. But no, I can't stand Sabaton. It's like, it's fine, it's meh, whatever, you know? It's just, I find the history more interesting than the music they're trying to present, or the history they're presenting with the music. I'd rather just read the book. Like, alright, cool, Winged Hussars, great. Yeah, this does nothing for me. I can respect that take. The best Sabaton songs have other bands on them. I'm nearly certain there's a Hansi Kirsch track. There's a track with Hansi Kirsch on it. I'm nearly certain. Those are the good ones. Twilight of the Thunder God was best with the Monomarth. Wasn't that their track? Like Attack of the Dead Men, that's about it. I don't think I've heard that one though. I'll admit, I haven't heard that one. I actually like that Monomarth album. I haven't listened to them in a long time either. Okay. I have been so disconnected from the metal sphere for so long that I'm just like, I don't know what any of this is anymore hardly. This is like half-baked recollection. So, you'll have to forgive me if I'm confusing it with something else. They recorded a version with Sabaton and a Monomarth that gave a bit more life to the song. Okay. Okay. Because it's the one thing about a Monomarth that it's very like one note in terms of like their vocals. I don't remember hitting the button there, but we're gonna hit it now. It's very one note in terms of their vocals, like where it's just, you know, like that's it, like just one gravelly thing. Like Gojira has like, you know, at least the, you know, the single thing, the singer they have, right? He at least can growl, but also scream and then actually harmonize. Right? He's a lot more varied. Like, I'm not saying a Monomarth is bad. I'm not. Like, I'm never gonna say, like, I'm not gonna say a band is, like, you know, outwardly bad, because everyone's gonna have a good song, right? You know, everyone's gonna have at least an amazing song from their lineup. That, you know, and it's all entirely subjective anyway, right? But, I don't know. I got bored listening to Monomarth. I forgot to hit the button there. Gojira at least, like, what was it? There's something about that one track with the where they're basically just like clickety-clacketing for like a good minute. The Art of Dying. I love that track. It's long. But there's something about the opening to that with like the fucking clickety-clacketies of the drumsticks. It hits the right spot. Found Rage of Light from a cover of Aqua? That is the most metal thing. That is the thing with fucking metalheads. They will unironically cover the most pop stuff. See, here's a metalhead question that might split the audience. Does baby metal deserve to be in the genre? Yes. That doesn't mean I like them. Can't stand them. It's mostly because I don't really like female metal singers. And it doesn't help that they're Japanese idols. But I think they belong in the genre. They belong. Incoming sarcasm. I only listen to real musicians where you have to buy each member's individual record, but play them all at once on different record players. That is... I'm trying to think of a good example for that, but I can't think of one. I just know that's a thing. I know that's a fucking thing. A death metal cover of Candyman is epic shit. Probably. That is one of the takes of all time. I'm very opinionated for someone who doesn't know enough about the things he's opinionated on. I'm fully willing to admit that. But I really can't stand baby metal. And it's not even their fault. It's been ruined for me by other people. But also female metal singers can't do it. It sounds like you're trying too hard. Now, operatic ones, I don't mind. Like, God, Nightwish. Oh God, what was the... There was Nightwish and there was another one that had, that was in a similar vein. That was like again, another operatic sort of deal. They're fantastic. Okay, didn't hit the button. I don't mind that. It's when you start trying to be all like heavy and gravelly where I'm like, come on now. What are you doing? I don't mind if I can't tell. Like if you sound androgynous enough to where I can't tell, that's fine, I guess. But Epica. Okay, it's Epica. It's Epica. That's what it is. We brought it up earlier. Of course we did. Within Temptation? Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Yeah. Shit. What's the band that did Wake Me Up, Can't Wake Up? Whatever that Bring Me to Life. That song. What band did that? Because I don't hate them either. Evanescence. Thank you. There it is. That wasn't even the answer to my... Like, you weren't even trying to answer my question. But I like them too. Unironically. Mo should just stick to... Exactly. Thank you. It just sounds like they're trying too hard. It just sounds like you're trying too hard. And this is a take that Eve really hates. She really hates this one. Because I'm also kind of taking pot shots at, I think, one of her favorite bands. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Hailstorm? I think? Don't like them. Not Within Temptation's new stuff? Fair enough. But he gets mad when this topic comes up. Because I know in my heart of hearts that I'm wrong. Wrong. But yeah. To be honest, the same goes for most male sing. I completely agree. Especially the Swedes. Because all of them sound the same. Swedish metal singers, especially power metal, all of them just sound like Stradivarius. Oh, Rocket Best? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Who even knows anymore? This is what I was saying. It's like, there's so many subdivisions of metal. It's like in metal and rock. It's just like, I don't even know what this is called anymore. I'm just gonna generalize. We've gotten so specific that every band has their own subcategory that where I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna generalize again. There's no point. If I'm just describing the band, what's the point of trying to come up with a genre? Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Put on a good show, for sure. I've seen some of their live stuff on YouTube, for sure. I think they put on a great show. Is it just to my taste? No. But it's aight, you know. It's better than Mastodon Live. Mastodon Live is it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. In this moment is one I have a bit of difficulty with. Yeah. My eye just twitched. That was weird. At this point, I'm kind of shocked that I got the Poipole as fast as I did last time. That was a total fluke. Oh, ew. That's weird. Seether. Huh. Fucking hot in here. Okay. Please end my suffering, Poipole. God damn it. This song has a couple death metal covers. I'm sure. I mean, what the hell is my fucking hair doing at this point? I have no idea. This song is it's just one of those like it's just one of those ones, man. Everyone makes a cover of this one. It feels like. Which I'm not mad about. Oh my god. Okay, so speaking of like 90s, like fucking 90s dance tracks, fucking oh god, what was that song? Hold on. It's so bad. It's so hilariously bad. Crystal Waters' Gypsy Woman. She's homeless. That song is fucking trash. It is so bad. Like the song, it's boring. It's boring. It's like it's a boring dance track, right? But then the the person who tried to sing that. What happened? La-dee-doo, la-dee-da. Like, what the fuck? Man, that is something that existed, and we're all worse off for it. Like, it'd be one, like, I mean, covers are fine probably, but that is definitely a song of all time. Upon a Burning Bodies cover of Turn Down for What featuring Ice-T is hysterical, especially the video. I believe it. I fucking believe it. Is it? Who was it? Which fucking oh god, there's a, is it Ice Cube? Is it Ice Cube that has a fucking metal band? Or something adjacent? I don't remember. Might have been Ice-T. That could be wrong. It was interesting. Good and interesting. I don't think it was metal. But Ice Cube, yeah, okay, see, I know things. I know things. See, kind of wish Weird Al was more active these days. There's just so much material, dude. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like, he is fairly active. He's just doing live shows. Polly plays her shit all the time, and that's how I know. Just like Sir Christopher Lee did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. What a legend. What a fucking legend. You know what I also realized? I realized I wasn't actually recording any of this. Like having my own physical copy of this recording, so I don't have to like download from YouTube, have to deal with YouTube compression, and then re-upload it again. And yeah, I didn't start recording my own copy of this, so I have now. Whoopsie. Good thing we didn't get it then. Ironic. Yeah, I can't get over that Gypsy Woman song. I know that came out like, I'm about to inflict, you know, emotional damage on all of you. That came out like 30 years ago or something like that. And we're all worse off for it. It's so bad. I'm sure there's a remix or a cover of it that makes it work. But man, that song is bad. This is only the first I had heard it today. I've heard it in remixes and referenced by other people and used in other pieces of music. I've heard it used, but I hadn't listened to the whole thing until a week ago. I hadn't actually just sat there and listened to it. And when I did, I was recoiling in pain. In a mild bit of rage of myself for subjecting myself to something like that, but like it was not good. Whoops. There we go. Also the music video. What were they thinking? They probably weren't. They were like, we got a new 90s dance track. We got it. Leave out the 90s part for the reasoning, you know, at the time period. Probably would have made sense. But la-dee-doo, la-dee-da, la-dee-doo, la-dee-da. That's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit that, like, you're slowly drifting off to sleep. And if someone did that, I would... Like, if someone just kind of, like, you know, it's just the kind of thing you hear in the back of your mind, right? To kind of keep you up at night. You're slowly nodding off to sleep, and then la-dee-doo, la-dee-da. And then they're awake. You're now tortured. That's your sleep paralysis. My sleep paralysis demon is crystal waters. Did I already? No, I didn't. Okay. Wow. Oh, turn the page? Oof. I don't think I've ever listened to Kid Rock before. Like, I know about Kid Rock because of... I'll be real, I know who Kid Rock is because of politics, not because I've ever listened to his music. It must be a weird thing to say. But I don't know, I can't help the way I am sometimes. I know I'm strange. Oh, man. I hope I've not been making fun of someone who died like a really tragic death. The Crystal Waters thing. I hope she's still around and okay. If I'm making fun of somebody, I hope they're still around and okay. The second one was done on one of those singer shows. Dude did a slower ballad of Hey Ya from Outkast. No thank you. Two covers I can't stand. Those fluffy, thick, downy covers that you take out for the winter, and the trying heavy, the heavy felt ones that itch like a bitch. No, I feel you. I feel you. My weapon of choice for blankets are just the fleece throw blankets. One is enough. But if I need it, a second one is always an option. Thin, not trying. Ah. That makes more sense. Excuse me. I can't think of anything like off the top of my head, like covers that I just can't stand. It's usually the other way around, where I hate a song, but the cover makes it better. Usually anything by Matt Glocky works. Like the cover that he did with another guy whose name I can't remember, where he covered Bring Me to Life, but in the style of Creed. And it's amazing. It's amazing. That is how I started listening to Creed. Because that is how it happened. And I still like the cover more than Creed itself, even though Creed is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna deny it. I like Creed quite a bit. But yeah, I don't know any, I can't think of any covers where I'm like, yeah, this is worse. Not sure. Yep, the Spice Girls 10 sec. Yep, mm-hmm. That one was pretty goddamn good too. He's really, really good at Deftones. He's really good at Deftones. He's really good at System of a Down. I gotta see what this other one is, even though I completely messed up the timing of these. Half decent at Alien Ant Farm as well. But he's really good at System of a Down and Deftones. Fucking ooh. What is that? He's also really good at fuck, what's the, I can't think of the name. That's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me. I have to look up the song because I'll be able to figure out what it is. Mac Glocky. Hey, Mary. Good evening. Oh, Disturbed was pretty good. Disturbed, just like his Disturbed cover of Disturbia. That was fantastic. What the fuck was it? It was 1,000 Miles. Korn! Holy shit, how did I blank on Korn? He does great Korn. I was like, I know who, like, I know the band. What the fuck was that? That was weird. But like, am I hearing my own voice? What is happening? That's really weird. Anyway, I'm completely tripped up now. That was really weird. I was hearing, wow, okay. That was odd. Also, hi Mitzi. Corn is delicious. Yeah, it is pretty good. I could recognize like the fucking, like the whole thing that Korn does, the little, like the little like weird noises thing, and I was about to like do that, and I'm like, I know what it is, I can do it, I just can't remember the name of the band. I'm blanking. Oh man. The noise I heard was almost like someone else saying, you know, my name, or someone saying hi or something, and it freaked me the hell out. I think it might have just been like might have just been my own voice coming in weirdly. I don't know. Full poser? No, you. How dare thee? Bowling for Soup did a cover of Stacy's Mom. Yeah. I have to hear that now. I have to listen to that. Let's see, is Korn like heavy metal? Kinda? Would that be new metal? Does it matter what genre it is, really? Again, I'm gonna fucking die on this hill that we've subdivided our fucking genres way too much that I'm just gonna generalize. I think it's, I would consider Korn metal. They're definitely, like, they're definitely weird. Weird enough. Like, I could tab out and Google it, but, and then I could find the fact that they're like industrial grunge new metal with hip hop elements, and I'm like, I know that's not correct, but that's how fucking ridiculous it is at this point. And this is why I listen to King Gizzard, because now it's just like, yeah, they're a psych rock band. Sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, the psych rock band did a fucking jazz album. Cool. Thank you, Australia. You've done one good thing. Oh, Poipole. Hurry up. Hurry up. Now. Okay, fine. Sent me a link for the cover so I don't have to look for it. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I will open it so I get rid of the notification, because that will drive me insane, and then forget about it until I open up Discord again, and then it's like, oh, you're right there, and I'll remember again. Because that's how that's going to go. Let's be real. But I appreciate it though. Thank you. Because again, I've got my little list going here, and I could write it down actually. Bowling for Stacy's mom. That sounds like something I would do. Yes, give it to me. Double checking here. Good. Did I hit the button? That I don't know. I hate that I have to control this way. Okay, I did. We're good. We're up to date. All right. Happily. Ooh. I'm sure I've heard this track before, but I'm not gonna lie, like the PC-88 version of this is pretty awesome. Ooh. Ooh. That's nice. Nihon Falcom has like 3 different versions of its soundtrack, because there's at least like 3 different versions of the game. But there's like a PC-88 version. There's another one that I have in here, and then I have like the proper orchestral, like, you know, final mix that they did for the official like the remake of the game. God, that's good. I like the PC-88 one. That's good. Nice and simple. How many have we done so far? We started at like what, 1700? Whoops. 1700, so we're almost 700 in. That feels weirdly synced. Okay, no, we still have all 4. Oh, that's the other one, the X68K. That's the other album. That's the other soundtrack. Or version, I guess. This one's alright. Ugh. Nope. Yeah, I've completely run out of I've completely run out of any sort of topic. I'm just kind of zoning into this now. I'm sorry. I basically fell silent, and thereby the cover. Fuck! I started reading chat. The conversation has died. Which, all right, fair enough. But whoops. I don't know if I'm gonna go for a super long time tonight. This probably might be 3 hours maximum tonight. We might have to continue this tomorrow or whatever, you know, whenever next. So because I do kind of want to head to bed pretty early because, well, early for me normally, but late because I've been up since like 3 a.m. So I'm probably only got another hour left in me. Which, you know, hopefully we'll get that Poipole. Because I'm also running out of ideas to, like, make the Poipole significant. Like, I already put laser eyes on it. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do after that. Like, do I put, like, thermonuclear bombs behind it again? Like I did with Reggie Steel? Did I? Okay, no, that makes sense. So Poipole, do me a solid so we never have to do this hunt again. Ever again. Do me a solid. Now. Damn it. I've still got to go back and do a bunch of stuff in Sword and Shield too. I've still got to go back and finish a bunch of stuff there because I was kind of working on it while we were waiting for the Pokemon Presents, which was still fucking mid. I still think it could have been an email. Honestly, that's still where I'm at. Mega Dragonite's cool. Character customization's cool. Great. Some new characters, cool. But still, like, that... It was extremely mid, still. But, in the middle of all that, I was doing a lot of work in Sword and Shield. We actually managed to... We managed to knock out a bunch of stuff for, like, breeding, like, you know, stuff for the decks. So we can actually go ahead and get that Keldeo. Eventually. Let's see. Are we there yet for the first time before? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is when today. Yes. If not yesterday. Alright. That is another 700 encounters done today. in total for what we've done today. Okay. Nope. Nope. I received the Poipole. Not a single one of them. It again. Purple bastard. This is the last thing I need, by the way. This is the last Pokemon I am in need of in order to get the Shiny Charm in both, like, technically speaking... Okay, technically speaking, I could get the Shiny Charm now in both Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because Naganadel is the last thing I need. What I could do is trade the Poipole from Sun over to Moon, evolve it to Naganadel here, and then trade the Naganadel back. And then I can get the Shiny Charm. But that's bullshit. I'm not doing it that way. I'll put the Naganadel from here over there, sure. But no. That's our Poipole. This is gonna be the Naganadel. We got the Poipole first, then we'll get the Poipole into Naganadel, you know, second. That's how that's gotta work. It's also way more annoying to transfer that over there. It's like transferring it from here to there and then back over here is way more annoying than getting it here and transferring it there. And then just having it there, you know? Because it involves a whole process, because I'm primarily playing these off of the emulator, but I can still, you know, transport the save file to my DS. It's like a whole process of like getting the save file, transferring it over to the DS, and then loading up the fucking checkpoint to like make sure ugh. It's like a whole process. It's a whole thing. And it's annoying, but it's still cool. I wish it was a little more seamless, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Let's see. Yep. You're happy to. Go ahead. Give it to me. We're rapidly approaching like full odds for this. Like we may well go over odds, which is to be expected with Poipole. Like it's pretty common that happens, but I'm not happy about it. Like I believe we're over halfway through. Whoops, that's one. Well. I've received a Poipole. Like it's still entirely possible we get it under odds. But the moment we crossed like the halfway mark, it started like I'm like, okay, this is getting bleak. Because I've got 4 of them going right now. So, math-wise, still, like, technically speaking, it's still kind of, like, full odds, but also kind of not. It's not good. Basically, we're, like, it's not good. Long and skinny of it. I'm ready to do this again tomorrow, motherfucker. I'll do it earlier in the day, though. For sure. Doing it earlier in the day tomorrow if we don't get it. Motherfucker. It probably, like, depending on what I've got going tomorrow, like, probably, like, around noon. Noon to, like, 2 o'clock, somewhere around that range. of like when I would do this, like when I would start doing it tomorrow. What's my cutoff point? Probably about 9 o'clock my time. That's probably when I'm like, I'm done. Because then I'm going straight to bed. So probably within, you know, the next hour or so. About 50 minutes. There's still time. There's still time. Like, if I just kept going, I think I could easily hit 4,000 encounters. I could do it. I could do it, Batman. I could do it. Whatever I want. Whatever I want. Did I break it? No. Okay, good. We're still good. I'm already a step ahead of you and am in the bed. Okay, fair enough. You've thwarted me. You were charging your attack as you spoke. I didn't know it was coming to me. $2,500. Show off. Took a late afternoon nap, so I'm a little out of sorts. I feel you. I feel you. I wish I could have taken a nap. A nap would have been really nice, like earlier, like in the morning. That would have been nice. Because again, I didn't get enough sleep. Probably caught like, 6-7 hours, but still was missing like the final piece. So it's just one of those things where it was like, a nap would, like, to finish this off would be excellent. That did not happen. I got sort of tired and I yawned for a second and then... Nope. Bed is kind of right next to my entire PC setup. That tracks. Stop being silent, hum the Russian national anthem or something? No. I'll be silent if I want. It's my stream. I get to do whatever I want. Driving you crazy? Well, that's what the music is for. Do 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 doodly doo doo doo. Do doodly doodly dee dee doo. That one. That's what it's for. It's too chill? Well then, unchill it. Warm it up in the microwave. I need rage. Well, fight me, Scrub Lord. Nope. I just have a hard time, like, unless like chat's popping off and like we're talking about music or something like we were earlier, like where we had a good like topic, I just kind of like zone out and chill, you know? That's the problem I have with this whole streaming thing. I get too zen. Too focused on this, not on that. Just giving you shit I'm similar? Well, stop that. I'm already tapping my feet, Shady. Like I've got like several things going that are the outlets for ADHD. Like I can only do so many. I can't talk all the time. Yes, I can. Let's be real. I can keep talking. Talking about the form of currency Capcom likes to use for their games. Wasn't that the currency in Dragon Ball as well, actually? Folks still give me shit for tapping my feet. Well, you know, they can stuff it. It's just necessary. You can cope and seethe. What do you want me to do? Tap my hands? Like on my desk? Good idea. Doesn't stop. It's not even voluntary. It was one of those things where nobody like said anything, like, you know, this is a thing in like high school, like where nobody said anything, but I realized once that it was happening, I was tapping or bouncing my legs so aggressively that it was actually shaking the fucking floor and other people's desks like around me. It was one of those things where it's like, ooh, I better consciously make an effort to like make this stop a little bit, like at least not as bad. You know, that's not great. I'm disturbing other people with my inability to keep still. Nobody said anything. Not even teachers gave a shit. Nah. But it was one of those things where it's just like, oh, ooh. Now that I'm disturbing other people, now it's a problem. But otherwise, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. 'Cause 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 stopping. ' In fact, I still didn't stop. I just had to control it a little bit more. Like, not as hard. Maybe not as fast. Whoops. Wait for the last one to give us a little arrow. There we go. That's what she's. God damn it, Slip. This thing is really dragging his feet. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm trying to temper my expectations of getting it fast with I've seen people like get into like I think I've seen somebody get like 17,000 for this thing. 17,000 encounters. Like, whew. Hey, JJ, long time no see. How are you, man? I have no idea what that means. I see you announcing yourself. I get that part, but something about Amazon. Don't fully understand. But I hope you're well. Hope you've been doing all right. And I hope that's a good thing. Down there. You're exclusive. Oh, man. Boop. Yeah, I was even shaking the camera. My leg. Basically shaking the whole desk and thereby my monitor and my camera. God damn it, it's slight. Took me staring for a good while to actually notice it happening. Tap, 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 tap. I don't think your internet's okay. My internet's fantastic. I have a whole new ISP. With more better internet. I downloaded more internet. It's stronger. Much better. Also, it says that I haven't dropped any frames or anything, so we're good to go. Also, I've had my stream up the whole time. There hasn't been an issue. Harder, better, faster, stronger? Yes, sir. And it's stored in the balls. Not mine, I have two. Hey, you know, it could just be on YouTube's end, like could be having a server issue around that area. if there's some sort of like actual issue happening. I'm off for now. Best of luck for the shinies. Hey, thank you, Rotten. Have a good night, man. Hopefully we'll get it, because I want it now. I want it now. Gimme. Tilted. Type null better be make it up to me. It better be another like 392 encounter situation. Because this thing can suck my deck. I'm also worried I actually did find one and then accidentally soft reset over it. The Baptism of Malice, the hell, that sounds awesome. Yes, it is. It does sound good. East 10 had some great tracks. A lot of them just aren't very memorable, though. That's kind of the thing. Some of them, like, shit. To Be Free is, I think, definitely the most memorable track, but Baptism of Malice, I think that's probably a boss fight. That's probably a boss fight track, to be honest with you. Doesn't last very long, so it's probably a boss fight. But it's good. East 10 is great. Highly recommend. And if you're interested in a playthrough of it that I did back in like November or early December, I think it was, yeah, no, it was November. If you're interested in a playthrough that I did, there is one where I did everything I could, as far as I know, in one playthrough. And there were some, you know, some internet issues, you know, throughout, like a little bit here and there, but it was still really fun. I highly recommend playing it. That being said, they are making a new, like, definitive edition version of it with new added content and extra stuff in a couple years. Which, I don't know how that one's gonna work. Because they literally, like, the thing that ticked me off was they literally just released it for the United States, or I guess for like Western, like, localization, and then they're like, this is like 2 years after the game came out, 1 or 2 years, and then they're like, yeah, let's make a new one, let's make like a new version of this. They kind of pulled an Ys 8, but like, not in like the best way. Like, at least with Ys 8, it had been out for a while and it was for a different, like, it was on the Vita and then they ported it over to the PS4, but with added content. Like, that makes sense. All right. Yeah, this one's a little iffy on the timing. Just seems a little rude, but I'm still down. As long as we have new areas and new stuff, because it did sort of feel, I'm not gonna say it felt unfinished, because it did feel like a good, you know, it was a long game. It's just a lot of the time was padded out by sailing. And there's like a whole section of the map that's like totally obvious that we're supposed to be able to like drive our ship through, but it's like, nope, invisible wall, you cannot pass. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Highly recommend it though, still. I think it's an excellent spot to jump into the series. I would say 8 is going to be the best spot to jump into the series because it's the best game. It's just the best one. It's also my favorite game of all time. Like, period, bar none, that's it. Number one, Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Donna. That's it. Number one, best game ever. But 10 is a good point to jump in. It's usually like the first game, or it's like usually there's like a point where they start changing up the mechanics a little bit, and it's usually the first game or the second game after they've changed the mechanics of how the game plays, of how how you traverse the world. That's usually where it's like, yep, that is the best point to get into the series. You know, it's one of those. Don't think I know my own strength, just ripped open a cookie box. Like there's like all different kinds of like a good many points where you could jump into the series for Ys. And it depends on like which, and like the best ones to do that with are usually like where they introduce new mechanics, like a whole new like way to play the game, new engine usually, or it's the one after that where they've kind of gone, all right, let's refine this a little bit. 8 actually is, let's see, they started with 7 and then they went back to, I think, 3. Yeah, they went with 7, then 3. A remake of 3, I should say. And then they went to 8. Then they did 9. All in the same engine. An engine built for the PS Vita. Then they went to 10 on like a new engine and like a whole new combat system. Whole new thing. And it's like, okay, that's another good spot. But 8 and 9, good spots to jump in. But 10 is also another good spot to jump in for something completely different. I love Ys. It's complicated. It's a complicated game and series. The Oath and Felghana is also a pretty good one to jump into. That and Origins, which is a prequel. Alright, I'm a split homie. Just kind of feel meh, but I wish you many sexy shinies. Alright, well, we're hunting Gardevoir next, apparently. Or a Lopunny. You said it, not me. There's no law against the Pokemon, Batman. But alright, Shady, have a good one. You take care, bud. God. Even Gen 4's Pokemon Center is like, it's so nostalgic. It's so good. We haven't done a playthrough of Platinum yet at all this year, have we? I haven't played Platinum in a couple years now that I think about it. It's probably been at least 2 or 3. I think we're gonna have to squeeze it in sometime this year. Not that it matters whether or not it's this year or, later. Doesn't really matter. But I think it's getting to be about time that I've played through another Gen 4 game. The good one. The best one. The perfect one. I understood what you meant. Don't worry. $2,700. God damn it. Okay. So yeah, we're at $399. Shit's driving me nuts. We could be at 400. But no! Poipole doesn't want to be white and gold. Which is lame. Yeah, I am actually out of ideas on how to, like, spruce up the thumbnail, because, like, I kind of went balls to the wall already and kind of went a little, like, got a little ahead of myself. Adding the, like, the laser eyes. I guess I could add another one going down. We'll see. Ooh. I think I fell a little too far back there almost. Nope. Nope. Son of a bitch. That's crazy. 4740. Still no dice. God damn it. Yeah, like I said, if we don't get it probably in the well, we've got about 20 minutes remaining here. If we don't nab it in the next 20 minutes or so, I'm probably going to call on the stream for the night, but I will be continuing again tomorrow. So look out for that stream, I guess. I'll have it scheduled like an hour or two in advance. It's probably going to be, you'll probably see it scheduled sometime around noon Pacific time. So 3 o'clock-ish Eastern, probably. And I'm still trying to figure out like when to schedule it. So maybe I'll even go live then. I don't know. Turn on the notification, you'll find out. I haven't done any sort of shilling at all yet, so. Like, you know, the like and subscribe thing. Haven't done that. Or the description, you know, check the description. Haven't done that either. I have now. Congratulations. But yeah, no, so I guess, yeah, that. But yeah, I think we'll do another set of these tomorrow. We'll keep going. And then then once we get it, we'll start type null. And then I think we're also I think I'm also gonna have to do some sort of like dedicated, we're gonna have to do a dedicated stream soon. Probably like either Tuesday morning, afternoon-ish. I don't really like to do 2 streams in one day because then, you know, it's kind of like not great, but especially because tomorrow's not tomorrow, but Tuesday is an enshrouded day. Oh no, wait. Today's Saturday, yeah? Yeah, today's Saturday. Okay, so tomorrow's Sunday, and then Monday we can do. Okay, cool. So Monday we'll do a hunt for. Also, did I hit the button? I don't know. We'll do a hunt for Oddish and Petalil. Okay, here we go. That seems like a bit personal, man. I don't know if you want to throw that one on the internet. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that just to kind of clear it. Oh, that's weird. It did something funky. Interesting. Oh, it's doing something. Okay, Stream Elements isn't perfect. Okay. Anyway. Oh no, okay, no, we're good. We're good. It just throws the last thing up when I did that. Okay. But yeah, no, like I that one just seems kind of like that just seemed kind of personal. Like I don't know if this is the best place to discuss that one, man. I think the last thing anyone wants is, you know, strangers commenting on like sensitive family business. I'm just saying, you know. If I have to be selfish about it, I'm gonna say I don't feel comfortable talking about it. And now I'm gonna drop it. What was I saying? What was I saying earlier? Okay, Oddish and Petalil, that's what it was. Oddish and Petalil. I think I'm gonna do a dedicated stream for those two, in Scarlet and Violet, because I haven't done a hunt for those two yet, or at least I haven't done a good one. And so we need to go and finish those. Because we need a bunch of Oddish and a few Petalil to finish off Lilligant. Because I think I have a Petalil, but I think I still need 2 Lilligant. 1 regular and then Hisuian. Thankfully, we have Legends Arceus, so we can actually fix that. But we do need a ton of Oddish. We need like 5 Oddish. 4 or 5. Something like that. Oh, whoops, forgot to hit the button there. So, it just kind of seems like shoehorned in. Like, maybe if we get type null really fast, then we can do it, but... excuse me. $27.80. For beard wax. Okay. I think cedar would complement bourbon as a scent. Probably. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I would say yes, but I've never had those two scents like together, like near each other, so I don't know. It seems like it would. But it could end up, you know, being the complete opposite. I don't know. I'm not very helpful. I'm sorry. This motherfucker. Different way could be cigar and vanilla. Yeah, probably. Vanilla would work. Vanilla could work with bourbon. That'd be a bit sweet. Probably. Like, cedar just seems like kind of like a strong one in and of itself. So does bourbon. They all seem really strong. God damn. Actually, Alright, you know what? We're gonna go to 2820. Because I goofed. Better yet, let's do 2828. Just because it looks fun. Yeah, we're gonna go to 2828 and then we're gonna wrap it up. Because I hit the button. I hit buttons. And I am hoping. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, every fucking track off of this album, by the way, this is like some sort of like... It's like an East, like... rearrangement, remix type album? I don't know what to fucking call it. But it's all, you know, done by their in-house team or whatever. It's so good. It's so good. I don't think I hit the button for that one. It's like... It feels like a mashup album. I think that's what we're going for, but I don't know the other context for it. I don't know what the other one's supposed to be. It was like East 4 versus... I want to say Xanadu? Could be wrong. Hold on. Oh. Whoa. Let's see. Show me the album, please. Thank you. Yeah, versus The Legend of Xanadu. Okay. Which I think is another one of Falcom's series of games. Or was. I don't think they put out a new Xanadu in a hot minute. My bad. Alright, this is going to be the last one, and then I'm going to have to wrap it up here. Yeah, this is going to be the last one, and then we're going to have to wrap it up, because I am the EP. Alright. No, next one's the last one. Excuse me, I was wrong. I can't count. Next one. One more. One more. One more. "99% of shiny hunters stop before they get the big hit." Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Alrighty, well, that brings it to a close. It is time for me to hit the fucking hay. So I'm gonna get on out of here. So if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can see when I'm live next. Because tomorrow it's gonna be earlier than the usual. I have a pen. It has a laser on it, actually. It's like a stylus pen as well, but it's got a laser. See, it's now kind of red. It's tiny. Hold on. I'm not going to put it in the camera because that will actually damage the camera, I think. But anyway, I was going to try and see if I can get the red to, like, show up, but, like, not actually have it flash directly in the camera. I'm just stopped trying before I accidentally damage my camera. Anyway, I have a pen. So yeah, you should go hit that notification bell with your own pen. That'll be great. It'll make a nice chime sound, probably. And, no promises, but use your imagination. But yeah, check out all the stuff in the description, including all of my friends and their channels. There's also the rest of the playlist for the playlist for all the shiny hunting streams, as well as the the spreadsheet, the quick and dirty, very ugly spreadsheet that I've been using for the Pokemon Arc project. And all of that good stuff. There's going to be timestamps, which it's not really going to be all that necessary. It's going to be like intro, hunting, outro. So I'm probably not going to bother with timestamps today. Yeah, so I hope you guys, had fun, enjoyed hanging out. I appreciate it greatly, especially when you guys could keep me talking, because I am incapable of doing that if I'm left to my own devices, because then I'll just sit here playing the game and not talk and jam into music. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a fantastic day, week, month, or life, and I will see you all next time. Tomorrow. All right, everybody. Have a good night and take care. Ciao.